Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Sunday, and we have an exciting card. We want to show you 10 races. Let's look at those track and weather conditions.
Start the afternoon with beautiful weather conditions for horse racing, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-80s, a fast main track, and a firm turf course. First race of the afternoon over the main track at 5.5 furlongs. Scratch number 2, Vivid Image. Scratch the 7, Sailor's Companion. Claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. The favorite number 3, Biddo Magic. Racing at Gulfstream. Forrest Waltz was off just a touch slow. From the center, Shackelford Storm reaches out to take the lead from stablemate Biddo Magic away second. Red Cotton is off the flank of the leaders and into third. Stretch of 4 to Forrest Waltz, and the maiden is last. Salute and Serve as they race to the half-mile mark. Up front, Shackelford Storm allowed to settle in the lead under Luca Panici, 3 parts to the good of Red Cotton, who's second. Up on the inside, it's Biddo Magic third. Forrest Waltz is fourth, and Salute and Serve is last through the opening quarter in just 23 seconds flat. 5/16 away, Shackelford Storm has it by a length and a quarter. Red Cotton is second, 2 back to the outside, and Forrest Waltz, who gains ground into third. Under a whip ride, fourth is Biddo Magic, and Salute and Serve is last with a quarter of a mile left to go. Shackelford Storm has been in front from the outset, turns first with the lead. In the green blinkers, it's Forrest Waltz coming on, and Red Cotton between horses. Red Cotton now surges to the lead for Olivero. Final furlong, Red Cotton by 2. Forrest Waltz up the fence, and Biddo Magic, then Shackelford Storm. But Red Cotton's the one you want to be on. It's Red Cotton and Carlos Olivero to win the Sunday opener, wrapped up by 2.5. Second, Forrest Waltz. Third, Biddo Magic. And fourth, Shackelford Storm. 1:05 flat, the running time. Nice run from a bit off the speed today for the son of High Cotton. It's Red Cotton who gets the money under Carlos Olivero for Antonio Cioffi and Antonio Cioffi Racing. 1, Forrest Waltz up for second ahead of the 3, Biddo Magic, who ran third. To the second race we go at 6 furlongs over the main track. A field of 6 signed on here. The odds-on choice was number 2, Spurs and Bows, off the claim. And they're off. Slow getaway for Matthews Mystery. A quick getaway for Archivero, who springs out to head for the early lead. Up on the outside, Caddy Cat is up to challenge from second. Down at the inside, Kulak is now third, followed by stablemate Svedek, who works ahead of the favorite Spurs and Bows. He's racing in 5th now, and he's 2 better than the trailer. The trailer is Matthews Mystery. Up the backstretch they go, and with the lead, it's Archivero by a neck. Caddy Cat up on the outside is alongside the leader second, working well ahead of Kulak third. Svedek is 4th, 5th is Spurs and Bows, and being outpaced is Matthews Mystery through a 22-2 opening quarter. Around the far turn they go, 3/8 of a mile to come, and up on the outside, Caddy Cat puts ahead in front. Archivero tries to stay with him second at the 5/16. They've worked 4 ahead of Spurs and Bows, who now hits his best stride. He's coming on well for Vasquez with a quarter of a mile to go. Caddy Cat on the outside, Archivero right back at him on the inside. These two off the corner after a 45-2 half mile, but Spurs and Bows has the momentum on the outside. Here's Spurs and Bows surging to the lead now. Back to second is Caddy Cat, then it's Archivero, well clear of the others. Matthews Mystery putting in a late run for a share. He might get third, but he can't win. Spurs and Bows is on to victory. Spurs and Bows by 3 in the end. Caddy Cat second, Matthews Mystery did get third, then Archivero, Kulak, and Svedek in 1:11-3. First start for the Angel Rodriguez barn, a winning one for Spurs and Bows, who stalks the pace setters and blew by in the lane under Miguel Vasquez for owner Frank Calabrese. Second, number 6, Caddy Cat ahead of the 3, Matthews Mystery, who did well after a poor start to rally to get third. We'll take a brief time out. When we come back, plenty of great racing action left. Don't go away.
We have to take care of these horses that, give us so much joy.
Being accredited by the TAA gives us instant credibility.
People trust us even more than they have before because they know that the TAA has been to all of our locations and that our horses are well cared for.
I mean, this farm wouldn't look the way it is, these horses wouldn't look the way they are if it wasn't for the generosity and the hard work of Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
They've united our whole industry in terms of the aftercare movement.
We're all working together for the same purpose.
Back now for the third race at 1 mile over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $12,500. A field of 7 line up here. The betting favorite was number 4, Irish Star. And they're off. From the center, Hannah's Dream and Irish Star both begin well. Adios Chick has speed. From the outside, You Can Do Magic's not far away. What's Your Dream is at the rail, and the early trailer is Hopeful Angel. They link up with the main course as they run out of the chute, and here's Adios Chick to take on the Irish Star for the top. Hannah's Dream will flank the top pair while racing in third ahead of the trio of Fancy Chance, You Can Do Magic, and What's Your Dream. And stretch running Hopeful Angel is last of the 7 through a 24-3 opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. Adios Chick and Jockey Miguel Vasquez by ahead. Irish Star right back at her second, working 2 better than Hannah's Dream third. What's Your Dream is at the inside fourth for Juan Leyva. 2.5 clear of Fancy Chance. Then You Can Do Magic and Hopeful Angel. Inside half a mile away, up front, the leader is still Irish Star by ahead to Adios Chick second. Hannah's Dream is inching closer third. What's Your Dream at the inside fourth through a 47-2 opening half mile. Back fifth is Fancy Chance ahead of You Can Do Magic, and Hopeful Angel begins to get underway from the back as they run around the far turn. 3/8 of a mile to go, 3 across the course, and here's Medina moving on Hannah's Dream to take the lead. Hannah's Dream now past the quarter pole with a 1.5 length lead. Up on the outside, What's Your Dream tries to get to her second. Back to third is on the inside to Adios Chick alongside Irish Star as they swing in. We're down to 2. What's Your Dream on the outside of Hannah's Dream. Hannah's Dream has the lead. What's Your Dream on the outside, flat to the boards but gaining ground. Here's What's Your Dream to put ahead in front. Hannah's Dream is back to second. On track late for third is Hopeful Angel. What's Your Dream driven to the lead by Juan Leyva. What's Your Dream wins. Hannah's Dream second, Hopeful Angel third, then Adios Chick and Irish Star in 1:39 and 1.
Number 1, What's Your Dream? And had some opportunities to break her maiden, but today was the opportunity that she wanted as she kicks off cover to get the money under Juan Leyva for trainer Anna Varsi and Gary Grant. Second, number 5, Hannah's Dream, who also continues to progress ahead of the 2, Hopeful Angel, who was far back early but rallied for third. To the 4th race now on the main track at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. A field of 6. Betting favorites included 2 Fenerbahce and 5 Grand Identidad.
And they're off. Bounced around at the beginning was High Quality Prince. Toward the inside, Fenerbahce gets the first call. Up on the outside, Grand Identidad has some tactical speed today. Down inside, an Angel C with Real Steel and Wildcat Kitten. And High Quality Prince is last of the lot as they run out of the 1 mile chute. Up front, Fenerbahce leads, but only narrowly. Up on his outside, it's Grand Identidad. And here's the veteran, Angel C. He's sharper than usual today. He's up on the inside, and Raul Mena sends him through to challenge for the lead through a controlled opening quarter of 25 seconds flat. So up front, Angel C now takes the lead from Fenerbahce in second, Grand Identidad third, Real Steel tacks onto the race while fourth, now into third, working 2.5 clear of High Quality Prince, who's 4 better than Wildcat Kitten, who's last of all as they race to the half-mile pole. Past the half-mile pole through the opening half-mile in a time of 48-2. And up front, the leader is Angel C, 3 parts of a length. Up on the outside, Fenerbahce second, Grand Identidad ridden third, Real Steel fourth. Running on from fifth is High Quality Prince, and still last, Wildcat Kitten, who tries to get underway with 5/16 left to go. Up front, here's Fenerbahce on the rebid after Angel C. Real Steel will need a way through. Up on the outside, that's Grand Identidad. High Quality Prince also needs room, and Wildcat Kitten has trailed throughout. After 3 quarters in 1:12-3, they straighten for home. The veteran campaigner, Angel C, has something in the tank. Tries to go with Fenerbahce in the final furlong. 4 back to the outside. High Quality Prince begins to motor. In deep stretch, Angel C turning back to time. He's trying to dig in and fight off Fenerbahce, who has the lead. Fenerbahce wins. Angel C with a super good try second ahead of High Quality Prince third in 1:38 flat.
Number 1, Angel C turns back the clocks with a huge effort, but the effort was not enough to get the money as number 2, Fenerbahce, keenly holds on for the score for owner-trainer Alexis Cordero Lopez. Jesus Rios on board for the winning ride. 1, Angel C with a huge run second ahead of number 4, High Quality Prince, who ran third. To the 5th race now. The 5th race at 7.5 furlongs over the turf brought out a nice field of maiden special weight runners. Scratch number 9, Pleased. The odds-on choice, number 6, Fancy Kitten.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Malibu Eyes gets the first call from the heavy favorite Fancy Kitten, who comes out of there second. Untruthful Sonnet moving up on the outside, she'll take third. Then down at the inside goes Shirley Temple. Shirley Temple is now moved to be third as the speed of Malibu Eyes and Roberto Alvarado opens a 2-length lead. Fancy Kitten second, Shirley Temple third, Untruthful Sonnet is fourth. Resonate now races in fifth. Up on the outside is One Moment in Time, a bit wide while 5 lengths off the lead. Running up on heels second last is Exclusively Emma, and Rainfall is the trailer as they straighten for their backstretch run. Up front, it's Malibu Eyes doling out the speed through a 24 and 2 opening quarter time. Fancy Kitten is second. One Moment in Time is 4 wide. 3 wide, Untruthful Sonnet. Shirley Temple rides the rail fifth, only 2.5 lengths off the lead. Resonate will have to work between horses, and the 2 at the back are Rainfall and Exclusively Emma. They make their way into the far turn now through a 48 and 2 half mile. And up front, Malibu Eyes appears strong and now opens a 2-length lead. The favorite Fancy Clinton is given the green light to go after the leader now, but Zayas not getting much of a reply right now from the favorite. 4 back to One Moment in Time, then Untruthful Sonnet as they pass the quarter-mile pole. Alvarado Jr. shakes up Malibu Eyes and tries to maintain control. Fancy Kitten grinding away while shifting ground after 3 quarters. In 1:10 and 3, the leader shortening up. That's bad news as here's the favorite, Fancy Kitten, up on the outside to take the lead, and Fancy Kitten moving away. Resonate's going to get up for second from Malibu Eyes third.
Number 6, Fancy Kitten, appeared to be in trouble around the far turn as Edgar Zayas went to the whip and didn't get much of a reply, but the stretch run was a different story entirely, as once she straightened up, she kicked by for an easy score in the end. Edgar Zayas on board for Jacob Molina and Juan Centeno, the winning owner. 5, Resonate, one to watch. She ran exceptionally well in her career debut, getting up for second, ahead of 2 Malibu Eyes, who faded late while third. Time to take a timeout. When we come back, the late pick 5. Turf racing continues right after this.
A passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Back for race number 6 now, the start of the late pick 5, 7.5 furlongs over the turf. Starter allowance, optional claiming event with the field of 8. The betting favorite, number 5, Thinking of Mom.
And they're off. From the center, Just a Darling gets the first call. Congressional Storm has speed from the rail. These 2 get acquainted ahead of Zyar Destiny and Marmalade, who come away 3rd and 4th. It's a stretch of another 2 lengths back to Antia ahead of Wakachula. She's mid-flight and 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. She's a length better than Thinking of Mom. The race favorite settles in second last and 2 in front of Rara. Around the first turn they go, and up front, Congressional Storm leads by a length. Just a Darling, taken in hand by Pablo Morales to race from second. Down at the inside third is Marmalade, racing in a good spot, only 2.5 lengths off the lead, ahead of an outside running Zyar Destiny. Then it's Antia. Thinking of Mom is next, and then down to the inside, Wakachula, and Rara last of all, and she's dropped better than 10 or 12 off the lead to the opening quarter in 24 and 1. Down the backstretch they go. Congressional Storm trying to do it every step of the way, just like she did last time, and she leads Just a Darling 3 parts of a length. 3 wide is Zyar Destiny. Marmalade has had the best seat in the house, drafting behind the speed, ready for the green light with no place to go yet. From 5th, it's Antia, about 4 lengths off the lead, running on. From the back of the field is Wakachula. Thinking of Mom's going to have to do a lot better than that, and trailing the field is Rara. They went the opening 3 quarters in a moment, and they went to the top of the stretch with Congressional Storm in front. Congressional Storm off the turn with a narrow lead. Marmalade begging for racetrack, still no place to go while trying to get out from behind the leader. 3 quarters, 1:11 and 2, they're into the stretch. Marmalade tries to get to Congressional Storm. Just a Darling is dead game. From the back, here's Wakachula, and Wakachula is charging hard. Just a Darling and Wakachula go on past Congressional Storm. Wakachula wins. Just a Darling second, then Congressional Storm in 1:29 and 2.
The favorite Thinking of Mom doesn't fire, and that allows number 7, Wakachula, to rally down the center of the course to get the victory under Tyler Gaffleone for trainer Tammy Levy and IAB Stables. Great run from the Tampa Invader, Just a Darling, who was headed, came back, made the lead, and then got outrun. She was second, ahead of the 1 Congressional Storm, who also fired a good shot today. She had this as out for third. 7th race now on the main track at 1 mile in the start of the late pick 4. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. The odds-on favorite, number 1, Venom Girl.
And they're off. The favorite Venom Girl was away well from her inside gate. Kicking in's not far away in the center. Roll It Galloway with a little tactical foot. But the favorite Venom Girl will take up the running to take the lead and the run out of the chute. Kicking in, the nearest pursuer second. Roll It Gal is third. Miss Visconti is fourth. Then outside to Cran Chama ahead of Push Me, Pull You. Valid Wildfire second last and passed inside now by Diana's Comprise as they race out of the chute. 6 furlongs left to go. Venom Girl duking it out with Kicking In through the opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. From third, Miss Visconti. Roll It Gal is fourth. Diana's Comprise has made steady headway already. She's into fifth, 4.5 lengths off the lead. She works a length better than Grand Chama, who's 4 in front of Push Me, Pull You, and 3.5 more to Valid Wildfire. Past the half mile and taking it to the far turn. The opening half mile was 47 seconds flat. Strong tempo being set. Venom Girl puts up the numbers. Kicking in right back at her second. Roll It Gal. She has some interest today. She's 3 wide and on the attack. Miss Visconti needs a little racing room. Rider had to tap on the brakes, waiting for a seam to open. 3.5 clear of Grand Chama. Then Diana's Comprises. They run to the top of the stretch. There's now less than a quarter of a mile to go. 3 across the course. From the inside, Venom Girl. From between them, Kicking In. Roll It Gal with the momentum on the outside. Miss Visconti will tip 4 wide to line up 4 across the course. 3/16 to go. Roll It Gal now puts ahead in front. Miss Visconti second. Venom Girl dead game and battling on third. Back to fourth is Kicking In. At the 16th pole they come. Miss Visconti driven to a short lead by Jose Bautista. Roll It Gal is back to second. Miss Visconti wins. Roll It Gal second. Venom Girl third. Really close for fourth. Grand Chama are Kicking in 138 flat.
Number 1, Venom Girl, was pressed every step of the way, and that allowed a horse from off the speed to get the victory. And that horse was number 4, Miss Visconti, who wins under Jose Bautista for Carolina Stable and trainer Manny Estevez. Number 6, Roll It Gal, fires a big shot today. She gets second, ahead of number 1, Venom Girl, who had to settle for third. Kicking In completes the Super. On now to race number 8 and the start of the late pick 3. Maiden Claimers on the turf course at 7.5 furlongs, in for a price tag of $25,000. Scratch the 1, Go Forward. Scratch the 9, Helen Virginia. Rider change on 2, Lancaster to Gilbert Chamafi. The favorites included 3, Bar Libre, and 7, Natrona Girl.
And they're off. From the center, that's Darmo Tivos, who begins for the lead. Up on the outside, Bourbon Honey goes with her in the early stages, ahead of Charlotte's Dream, who's now racing third while 3 wide. 4 wide while trying to get over is Natrona Girl. Then down at the inside, Darmo Tivos. Working between horses is Night Before, and it's a stretch of 2 to the early trailer, who's now closer, Lancaster. Around the first turn they go. Darmo Tivos leads it by a length and a half. Bourbon Honey is second. At the inside, Bar Libre is a joint third alongside Charlotte's Dream. Night Before, tugging between horses with 3 lengths to make up. The 2 at the back are Natrona Girl and Lancaster. Opening quarter, very controlled here. 25 seconds flat. Controlling the pace is Eduardo Nunez aboard Darmo Tivos, who leads it a half a length. Up on the outside, Bourbon Honey is second. Here's a brush from Natrona Girl all the way into third for Monterey Jr. after being wide around the first turn. At the inside, Bar Libre is in range, only 2 lengths off the lead, ahead of Lancaster, and now dropping to trail is Night Before. Around the far turn they go after a 50-2 half mile. Up front, it's still Darmo Tivos with the lead. 3 wide, Natrona Girl. Bourbon Honey between horses. They've ran away from Bar Libre, who's driven fourth. Then fifth, it's Lancaster with a quarter of a mile left to go. Up top, the leader is still on the inside and holding command is Darmo Tivos. To the attack now, Natrona Girl comes alongside second. Late run from Lancaster third. 1/8 of a mile to go. Natrona Girl now driving to the lead. Darmo Tivos is second. Lancaster trying to catch her, but the winner will be Natrona Girl and Monterey Jr. 2.5 in the end. Second, Lancaster. Third, Darmo Tivos. Fourth, Bar Libre in 1:31-2.
Nice performance from the first-time starter in today's 8th race is number 7, Natrona Girl. Reserved early and kicks off cover to win today's 8th race. Wide on the course, but it didn't matter. Pedro Monterey Jr. on board for owners Fox Racing and Melissa Anthony and trainer Dave Fox. 2, Lancaster with good late energy to get second ahead of the 5, Darmo Tivos. She set a slow early fractions, but she had to settle for third. We'll take a brief timeout. When we come back, the Sunday feature, the Jeblar at 7 furlongs, right after this.
Crossing the finish line for the last time can mean an uncertain future for many horses. Recognizing the need for a dignified retirement, the racing industry has made racehorse aftercare a top priority. In partnership with Gulfstream Park and the Florida Horsemen's Association, Florida Track provides retraining and adoption services for retired racehorses. Thanks to their efforts, the end of a racing career can signal the beginning of a new career in show jumping, trail riding, police work, even therapy for children and veterans. However, good intentions do not come without cost. As a nonprofit organization, Florida Track relies on tax-deductible donations and volunteers to help pay for feed, training, housing, and veterinary care. To find out how you can help, contact Florida Track today. Your support will go a long way towards a new beginning.
Back now for race number 9, the feature race of the afternoon, the $75,000 Jeblar Stakes at 7 furlongs over the fast main track. Scratch the 1, High Kodiak Warrior, the odds-on favorite from the barn of Todd Pletcher, number 4, Zulu.
Racing in the Jeblar. Zulu was last out of the gate. Tiger Blood was away well from the outside. High Riverside showing speed. Royal Squeeze from up between horses. These three across the course. Away racing in 4th is Zulu, and 5th and last is the veteran Mylute. Down the backstretch they go. Pablo Morales did not ask Tiger Blood for speed, but he made the lead anyway and leads it now by almost 2. From 2nd, it's Royal Squeeze. From 3rd, High Riverside. Then it's Mylute, and Zulu is last of the 5 through the opening quarter in a very ordinary 22 and 4. Down the backstretch they go, and it's the Tampa Invader Tiger Blood calling the shots inside half a mile away with a 3.5 length lead. Royal Squeeze is 2nd. Mylute moves to be 3rd. High Riverside is 4th, and Zulu has not picked up his feet at all. He's 5th and last and 7 lengths behind through a 45-second half mile. Morales takes hold of Tiger Blood, tries to get a breather. And on the outside, and here's Gaffleon with Royal Squeeze up to challenge 2nd. High Riverside is 3rd. Mylute is 4th, and Zulu is last to turn in. Now they go to work on the leader, Tiger Blood. Tiger Blood off the turn with a narrow lead. Here's the attack from Royal Squeeze, and Royal Squeeze is up to take the lead now. Tiger Blood fights on 2nd. Mylute is 3rd. Down the outside, it's High Riverside. Final furlong, Royal Squeeze has the lead. Tiger Blood is back to 2nd. He's trying to hold 2nd, and he will, but the winner is Royal Squeeze by almost 2 in the end. Tiger Blood 2nd, Mylute 3rd, then High Riverside. Zulu disappoints at 4-5 in 122 flat.
Zulu just never picked up his feet in today's feature race, and Tiger Blood had a clear advantage, but in the end, it was an upset winner. Number 5, Royal Squeeze, who rallies in the center to get the victory under Tyler Gaffleon for Newtown Anner Stud and trainer Ralph Nix. Tampa Invader Tiger Blood did hold 2nd ahead of the 2 Mylute, who completes the trifecta. Ralph Nix runs 1-3 in this Sunday feature. 10th and final race over the turf at a mile on the 16th. Maiden Claimers in for a $12,500 price tag. Scratch number 6, Tail is Told. Ramsey Zimmerman rides number 9, Betty Blue. And the favorite was the 4, Little Queen.
And they're off. From the inside, Grand Edge gets the first call, sent hard for the lead, too, by Olivero. He wants Grand Edge on the engine, and she gets there and maintains her inside spot. From the outside, Betty Blue is showing speed, and between horses, Lake of the Isles is not far away. In fact, Lake of the Isles marching forward to try to get to the leader, Grand Edge. Betty Blue is 3 wide. Tucking in 4th is the gray Toral Femme. She's only 2.5 behind. Then it's Little Queen. Racing on her outside goes Icy Surprise. A stretch of a length and a half back to the outside, Champagne Party. Then Venezuelan Treasure, and Circuit has the best view of the field as she's last of all as they race into the backstretch. The opening quarter was covered in 23 and 4. Up the backstretch they go. Grand Edge, 3 parts of a length in front. Lake of the Isles is 2nd. Racing on from 3rd, it's Toral Femme. Little Queen at the inside. She improves nicely for McMahon, drawing within 2 lengths of the lead. 3 wide is Betty Blue. Then Venezuelan Treasure and Icy Surprise. Moving up a bit toward the rail is Champagne Party. She'll lead a way through for Tyler Gaffleon. And Circuit is last with as they swing to the far turn. Opening half mile, 47 and 2. And at a big price, Grand Edge maintains the lead. Here's Toral Femme launching an attack today. She's up into 2nd. Little Queen is asked to quicken up, but needs a little racing room still. Venezuelan Treasure and the yellow and red getting going on the outside. From the back in Champagne Party as they race past the quarter-mile pole and turn in. Toral Femme comes away with the lead. Could it be her day today? She has it a length and a half. Toward the inside and Little Queen. Down the outside in Venezuelan Treasure. Treasure. 1/8 of a mile to go. Toro Femme trying to gut it out. Here's Little Queen rallying up the inside, down the outside, and Venezuelan Treasure. Time ticking away, and Little Queen comes away with the lead. Little Queen wins. Venezuelan Treasure was second, Toro Femme third, then Circuit and Champagne Party to complete the high five in 1:42 and 3.
Number 4, Little Queen, rallies down on the inside to get the victory in the Sunday finale under jockey C.J. McMahon, who caps off a nice weekend. Carlo Vaccarezza trained the winner for his son, Nick Vaccarezza. Second, number 5, Venezuelan Treasure ahead of the 2, Toro Femme, who continues to tease the public as she made the lead but had to settle for third. No winners in the high five carry over into the Wednesday high five of $7,101.89. The lead pick five was hit for $3,661.30. Rainbow Six was hit multiple times. 20-cent return, $1,272.30. That'll trigger a Wednesday carryover of $32,283.31.
And that wraps up Sunday's action. Remember, with Dark for Live Racing on Monday, Tuesday, we'll be back here Wednesday with our first race post at 1:15 p.m. And next week, it's Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby Day. And right here at Gulfstream Park, the biggest Kentucky Derby party in South Florida. Our first race post on Friday and Saturday, 12:55 p.m. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.